A'ja Wilson isn't pleased as Caitlin is now considering the possibility of playing in Europe. After pushing to be Nike's leading star, seeing the huge opportunities and potential earnings, waiting for Caitlin overseas is only adding to the growing tension.
Nonsense about things that Caitlin was doing wrong when, in my personal opinion, she was doing nothing but going out there and playing great basketball every night and ignoring the hate that was coming to her from all sides, not only from fans.
If Caitlin decides to play overseas, she could become the highest paid player in women's basketball. That possibility appears to be fueling frustration for A'ja, who believes her MVP success should have made her the league's biggest name and opened the door to the sport's top opportunities.
A'ja Wilson, 28 years old, 1,000 points in the regular season. Why is that not the biggest story out at the moment? And why are we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Why exactly? Why when A'ja was releasing a shoe were we talking about Caitlin?
Caitlin has helped bring bigger sponsorships, higher salaries, and record-breaking attention to the WNBA. Even with that impact, criticism and resentment from some players continue to surface. For many fans, that's exactly why they believe her future may be brighter elsewhere. Now, let's see what happens when the league takes the court without Caitlin Clark.
It's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league. She's learned how to play the game, and she said, I had to learn how to play the WNBA.
A'ja sees herself as the league's biggest name, but many fans argue the WNBA reached a new level of attention after Caitlin's arrival. They believe Caitlin has earned the right to become the highest paid player, and some even hope she takes her talents overseas to show just how much of an impact her presence has on the league.
Let's take a look at the stands. All the seats, even the courtside seats, are empty.
The possibility of Caitlin Clark joining a European basketball club has sparked major discussion across the WNBA. European leagues have built a reputation for attracting elite players by offering strong competition, impressive salaries, and global exposure. For Caitlin, making the move could open the door to far greater financial rewards than those typically available in the WNBA, while giving her the chance to compete at the highest level and strengthen her long-term career.
Home games to bigger arenas when Indiana came to town to accommodate more fans. I'm not finished. Attendance for the entire league is up nearly 50% this year, and Indiana leads all teams with an average attendance of 17,035, up 319% from a year ago.
A'ja Wilson has openly reacted to the growing attention surrounding Caitlin Clark's potential move to Europe, with the conversation largely centered on money. After spending years as one of the WNBA's biggest stars, the idea that Caitlin could land a much larger overseas contract has become a major talking point. Beyond the paycheck itself, the discussion is about the prestige that comes with being one of the sport's highest earners. Bigger contracts are often viewed as a sign of greater value, and many believe Caitlin's rising market appeal is reshaping that conversation. Having spent years building her reputation and personal brand, A'ja now finds herself sharing the spotlight with a player whose popularity and earning potential continue to grow rapidly, creating a new dynamic in the league.
I mean, it's not even close. Because I said the most important person in the league is Caitlin Clark, and should be a top 5, if not, it should have been a top 3 MVP.
The debate goes beyond financial rewards. Many believe the bigger concern is the changing spotlight within women's basketball. For years, A'ja Wilson was widely viewed as one of the league's most recognizable stars, but Caitlin Clark's rapid rise has shifted much of the public attention. If Caitlin were to secure a major contract in Europe while continuing to expand her global profile, it would further strengthen her influence both on and off the court. In professional sports, being the face of a league isn't determined by talent alone, it also depends on fan interest, television audiences, and worldwide recognition. As Caitlin's popularity continues to grow, many see the balance of attention changing, creating an increasingly competitive race for the league's biggest spotlight.
The MVP and you only got one win out of that series. So I think, now I wonder if they had a 5-game series in the first round, there might be a
For A'ja, the challenge isn't only about winning games, it's also about staying at the center of a league that is changing quickly. As Caitlin Clark's profile continues to grow, many fans now associate her with the next chapter of women's basketball. She has built a massive following in a short time, with strong support on social media and impressive interest surrounding her games. That surge in popularity has naturally drawn comparisons between the two stars. While Asia has enjoyed years of success and established herself as one of the league's elite players, Caitlin's arrival has introduced a fresh wave of excitement that has captured the attention of new and longtime fans alike. Much of that momentum comes from the appeal of a rising star, as audiences are often eager to rally behind the newest standout talent, making Caitlin one of the most talked about names in the sport today.
Pick. You gotta be bad to get the number one pick. And she led them to their first 20-win season in almost a decade. She led them to the playoffs.
Asia has spent years building her reputation, so seeing another player attract so much attention in such a short time has fueled plenty of discussion. For many athletes, public support matters just as much as on-court success because it influences opportunities, endorsements, and long-term influence. Although winning MVP strengthened Asia's legacy, much of the current spotlight has shifted toward Caitlin Clark as her popularity continues to grow. At the same time, Caitlin's rise has sparked debate about how the league has responded to her growing impact. Many fans believe she has helped increase television audiences, attract new supporters, and raise interest in the WNBA, while others feel she has not always received the level of recognition they expected. Supporters argue that Caitlin represents the beginning of a new generation of stars, bringing fresh energy and wider attention to the league as women's basketball continues to evolve.
Had tennis shoes in his rookie year. He didn't have a fraction of the impact on the NBA that Caitlin Clark has had.
Caitlin's confidence, rapid rise, and growing influence have made her one of the most talked about figures in women's basketball. While many fans view her as a player helping move the sport forward, others see her as someone who is changing the league faster than expected. As her popularity continues to expand, so does her ability to shape conversations both on and off the court. That growing influence has sparked ongoing debate, with supporters praising her impact and critics questioning how quickly her role within the league has evolved.
Feel that way. They did not give a damn about the WNBA. Is that fair to the ladies? No, it isn't fair. But they're the paying customer. You don't tell them what they want, they tell you what they want. And they really were not feeling the WNBA to the degree that they're feeling the WNBA now, obviously because of Caitlin.
The conversation around Caitlin Clark reflects a larger debate about how much influence star players should have in shaping the league's future. Her impact extends beyond scoring and highlight plays, as many supporters credit her with bringing greater attention to issues affecting WNBA athletes. Fans often point to improvements in player visibility, growing public interest, and ongoing discussions about better resources and working conditions as signs of the league's evolution. By speaking openly about the future of women's basketball, Caitlin has become one of the sport's most influential voices. At the same time, her growing profile has sparked mixed reactions. While many view her as a driving force behind positive change, others believe the rapid shift in attention has created tension within the league. As a result, the discussion surrounding Caitlin has become part of a broader conversation about leadership, influence, and the direction of women's basketball.
The noise has been out there. So when you show that you're able to perform in the face of adversity, to me, that is the true testament to greatness. And that's why we're looking at her and we're saying greatness.